If you only had one day in Saigon, what would you do?
Hi, I'm Jesse, and what we're going to find out today is the Saigon people. What do they eat? What do they drink? Where do they shop? That's why I'm here with you, to explore and find out these things together.
A weekend routine of Saigonese usually like having breakfast with familiar local dishes, sipping a cup of sweet coffee, shopping with friends at noon, walking around the streets in the afternoon, and enjoying the city night with friends in a well-decorated cafe. This seems to be the suitable schedule for those who want to experience a day in Saigon. Before starting your day, figure out your transportation, because streets in Saigon are quite small and busy. Therefore, moving by your own motorbike or motorbike taxi will help you to reach all the corners of Saigon and avoid unnecessary traffic jams. Starting a new day in Saigon, we cannot have mentioning breakfast. Some people start a day with a cup of coffee. Some choose fast foods such as bread, sticky rice, or cakes. Some will choose a familiar restaurant to relax while having a full breakfast.
A lot of people tell you when you come to Saigon, eat the pho, but there's way more than pho in Saigon, as we will discover right now with this hủ tiếu. Cô ơi, cho mình một tô hủ tiếu được không? Nước. As you can see on this table here, we have some puzzles. These cakes, what are they? How do you eat them? I don't know. Look at all this stuff. I heard this is good for men's health. Not sure how to eat it. Lemon and chili, right? And Hung Viet.
In the memory of Saigon people, Thanh Xuân restaurant, where serving Mỹ Tho style noodles, is one of the famous popular destinations. For more than 70 years, the taste of Thanh Xuân dishes has remained consistent at this place. It reinforces the simple space of daily life.
Okay, so we got hủ tiếu here, but I've got the wrong hủ tiếu. You're supposed to have, with this kind of crescent, the dry noodles hủ tiếu. This is the wet one. I asked the lady here, she says this kind of one generally you eat with the wet noodles. This is a French cake. On the outside you can see it's very crispy. On the inside it's hot and delicious. See, this is seafood. This is a crab's arm. Hủ tiếu is a very popular dish in Vietnam, and it's filled with seafood, which of course is very good for your health. Generally in Canada, for breakfast, I would eat eggs and bread and sausage. This is, as far as I know, much healthier for me, and it's very easy to eat in the morning. It's very light. Also, after more than 70 years of selling hủ tiếu here, It's very delicious. So there is one popular custom or a habit, or maybe you could call it a tradition, and that is drinking a coffee along the street after you eat your breakfast. That's what I'm here to do. So, as a person who lives in Vietnam and wants to be a real Vietnamese person, after breakfast, you must have a coffee. Most of the people drink this kind of coffee on the street. This one's 15,000. Wakes me up, makes me feel good, and makes my day better.
If you don't have much time, visit the central area of Saigon. Go to the Notre Dame Cathedral. Take a stroll around Nguyễn Văn Bình Book Street. Or watch Saigon from above at Bitexco and Landmark Towers. This way, you can feel both the old and the modern beauty of one of the most dynamic cities in Vietnam. You should not miss the Central Post Office, which preserves the unique features of ancient Saigon. Here, you can experience the architecture that is a harmonious combination of the East and the West. Central Post Office was constructed in the unique Gothic style between 1886 and 1891, designed by French architect Ville. The special thing about this architecture is the combination of European style and Asian decoration.
So I've got a habit whenever I come to a new place, I buy a postcard and send it to my friends. And now I'm in the famous post office of Vietnam. What's better place to show off than this place? Can I buy a stamp?
It would be a pity to ignore Bùi Viện Walking Street, which is considered a miniature city for foreigners. Especially when the city lights up, the night here really starts.
I am here in the Pho Depot, the walking street, an extremely lively and interesting and busy, exciting, wonderful place because it's international. It gets to meet the best of all worlds, meeting together, having a party nightly. So I'm really happy that at the end of my day, I could come here to kind of relax and have some fun.
When coming here, it is true that Saigon is famous for its nightlife. The Viet pedestrian streets are lined with colorful bars, full of lively music and crowded with people. Here, you can ignore all the stress and fatigue of life and enjoy yourself with the people around you. Just a few steps away from that vibrant area, it's easy to find a gentle and relaxing corner to end an exciting day in Saigon.
So I'm here in the hipster bar, this hipster music, hipster, everything's hipster. I'm a hipster, and you know what? It's been a great day. Good night, everybody.